Hello and welcome to this video tutorial. Today we're looking at adding a watermark to a worksheet in Microsoft Excel. Now there is no feature to actually enable you to do this, so we're going to do it step by step, starting with actually creating a watermark, and we're going to do all of this inside Excel. I'm going to the Insert tab here and I'm going over here to the WordArt options. I'm going to choose something that's fairly light that will work quite well as a watermark. So what I'm going to do is call this confidential. So I'm just going to type confidential in here. Now I want my watermark to be on an angle, so I'm just going to twist it around into a sort of angled look. And if I want it to be appearing slightly down the page, I can help myself at this point by adding the Enter key a few times in front of the watermark itself. So that's going to push it further down the page. How far you push it, you might need to experiment with just a little bit. So we're now going to select this shape here. I'm going to right click and I'm going to choose Save as Picture, because we can save this as a picture from inside Microsoft Excel. So what I'm going to do is use PNG, Portable Network Graphics. That will allow it to have some transparency behind it. I'm just going to call it confidential. And I'll click Save, just noting where I've placed it. Now I'm going to delete it from the file because it's no longer needed there. We need to approach the placement of it through another means. For this, we're going back to the Insert tab and we're going to Header and Footer. So you're going to click on that to add header and footer. And what you've done is that you've actually gone to a different view of your worksheet. So you're just going to click in here to add the header, and I find it looks best probably in the middle here. So I'm going to click in the middle of these three options and I'm going to click on Picture, and then I get to choose from a file, from a Bing search or OneDrive. Well, I've got mine stored on my disk, so I'm going to go and get it and just place it. So it's ampersand picture, not seeing anything right now. So we're just going to click out of the header. You can see that it's appearing over here, but it's not appearing here because the watermark in this case, or the header, is behind the text on the page, and unfortunately I've got filled cells. I can deal with that in a minute, but just note that that's going to be a potential issue. Now to get out of here is the sort of the next thing we have to face, because we're stuck in this view. Well, we're going to View and we're going back to Normal. Now you're not going to see your watermark in normal view. That's normal not to see it. So I'm just going to select over these cells. Let's go to the Home tab on the ribbon and I'm going to remove the fill from these cells. So now I would be able to see my watermark if I could see it, if it was actually visible. So let's go back to View and let's go back to Page Layout. You can see the watermark is showing. If you want to edit your watermark, what you're going to do is go back to Normal and go back to the Header and Footer view. And with the picture selected here, we can go to Format Picture. And there are a few things that we can do. One of them is to change the height or the width of the shape, the image that we're using. You want to make sure that Lock Aspect Ratio is selected, because you don't want to skew this out of sort of alignment and make it all squashed up. Now you won't see the result of these changes until you actually click away. So I'm just sort of reading the height here and thinking 4 inches might be a better option, for example. And with the Picture tab here, you can change the brightness and contrast, but you can also select one of these options such as grayscale or washout. I'm going to choose grayscale. Washout would work if something was really dark, but mine's quite light anyway, so I don't want to lose it entirely. And here is the result of making those changes. So you can go ahead and format the picture again, just try to get a better result if you want to. I'm ignoring this problem right now. So if we try and go to the View tab now to get back to our document, you'll see everything's grayed out. So before you leave the header and footer, just make sure you click somewhere in your document and then go back to the View tab and then go back to Normal. It's a little bit tricky. Now when we go to Print, this option, the way that we've placed our watermark, actually ensures that it's on the printout. If you use a background image, it doesn't work. It doesn't print. So this is the way to do it for a watermark. Now, obviously, I've got a problem because I've got 2 pages in my document. I don't want that to be the case. So let's go to Scaling and let's just fit all the columns on one page. And now we've just got a single page with confidential, and you'll see that because the watermark is behind the text, is actually quite legible, the text as well as the watermark. So that's a nice easy way of creating watermarks on your documents in Microsoft Excel that are going to print when you actually come to print your document. If you like carefully researched content like this, clearly presented in a step-by-step format so that you can get great results every time, then you'll love my other YouTube videos. So give this video a thumbs up and click to subscribe to the channel. And on the screen now, you'll see a video that I've handpicked for you to watch next.